you on the work that you did. Because it takes creativity, it takes innovation, and it takes being able to just bring out those genius talents. So give yourself a round of applause. Now what it really takes when you talk about being an entrepreneur, having your own business and owning your own business, it takes being able to dream big. It takes excitement, and it takes high energy, and it takes fun, just like you represented on these teams. You did just that. But also, it takes a willingness to do some things that you haven't even imagined that you'll even do. And so it takes that type of big dream. We talked about that yesterday, having that big dream. And then you have to work collectively and effectively as a team, as a group. And the second thing that's really important, you have to find out the talents that each person brings. And so some of the groups you were talking about that, well, you can be the project manager, or you can be the creative person, or you can take notes, you can be the observer. So you want to have an awareness of each person and each role that that person can play on the team, because every person on the team is highly valuable. And it's wasted productivity when we don't tap into your true talents and your true gifts. When you sit back and you say, well, that's not my lane to drive in, or that's not my passion. But you could really have a passion to do something that really could make a dynamic product at the end. And so it's important that we know your talents, your gifts, and your skills, and that we know the core competencies, they call them in corporate, we know the core competencies that you bring. And so, the last thing I'm going to say to you before we get into the debriefing, because we're going to dissect this and talk about this, is that whatever you do, you got to have some fun. Did you have some fun with this activity?
Yes.
Yeah. And you had some laughs? Yeah. So when you engage in a process like this learning environment here, you got to have some fun with it. Have to keep it exciting. You have to have some big smiles on your face. So give yourself